The grass is always greener. I didn't wait for the perfect opportunity to come by. I created it. Here's my story. It was in class 9 and I was having fun like any other random dude when one guy comes up to me. He asks me if I could help him do his project or do his project completely for him. It was the submission date and so he was in a hurry. I usually helped people for free to make their projects because I like art and craft and stuff. But this time I did one thing differently. I charged him money out of fun. I just asked him, but bro, you'll have to pay me. And to my surprise, he actually pulled out 20 rupees from his pocket and gave them to me. I was half shocked, but I don't say no to money, so I kept it. And then I understood that I could actually charge people for this stuff. That was my first 20 rupees earned, and I will forever be proud of that moment because that was the first money I have earned properly. And ever since that moment, I decided I would make more projects for more people, which would allow me to earn more money. And so I started gathering information on what projects are going to come, and so I could stay prepared for whatever that could come. Each PowerPoint presentation I sold for around 50 rupees, smaller projects 20 rupees, so on and so forth. Before I started this project full-fledged, I started discussing about it with a bunch of my close friends. None of them agreed. Everyone pointed out different problems with this model, different cracks, different issues that needed to be solved or couldn't be solved, and they kept demotivating me without their knowledge, of course. And some even attempted to advise me on this business when they themselves have never touched a business in their life. I decided to ignore all noise and just carry forward with it. In the future, some of those friends ended up being my customers, and that year I ended up earning around 2000 rupees in pure profit. And the thing is, I am not really super proud of the end amount that I have earned because 2000 rupees is still pretty low. It's not much. It's not going to get you much. You're going to go to a shopping spree. You could buy maybe like 5 or 6 t-shirts and your entire money will be gone. Boom. No, the principal amount is not the main concern here. The main concern here is my attitude to search for opportunities and exploit them. And now, of course, during class 9 and 10, what I did was spend all my money on buying energy drinks like a stupid because I didn't have any plan. I did not have any end goal, end amount that I need to save up or invest in something. I just spent all the money in buying energy drinks. So for the first 2 years, technically I did not earn anything. It was only in class 11 that I actually decided that I needed to purchase a microphone, and so I started saving up money for it. I still continued the same business model and I still continued to earn similar amounts of money. In fact, forget about money, it did buy me some status as well because I was the only one in commerce who was actually doing any business work. Everyone else was like sitting at home and doing trading and stuff. They were attempting to do it, but I did not see any real life results. Like they did not show off their wealth, even if they were doing anything. But what I did was in front of everyone, and these audiences who watched me do the business, they were part of my consumer base as well. So they knew what was going on, and that brought me some status as well. Right now, if you decide that class 9 and 10 was a waste and I was an irresponsible earner, so I shouldn't have earned that money, it was basically exploitation for energy drinks, I would say that you are right. But the difference is other friends were also buying energy drinks. They were buying them, but with their parents' money. The difference is that I used my own money to fulfill my desires. And so I think I get to have the say on what I do with my own money. Point that I'm trying to hit hard here is that every student out there is waiting for their education to be completed so that they can get into a professional course, so that then after they do the professional course, by the time they're 27 or something, they land a job which hopefully pays them some money. Or these entrepreneurs who think that, okay, I'm going to make a business plan. Oh wait, I need investors. Oh wait, I need this, I need that. And these entrepreneurs don't know how to work with the things that they have already been given. Among all these people, I am the only one who's standing out because I'm the only one who's actually working hard, working with the things that I've been given and are starting to earn money. Yeah. I would say most of these people who are not earning money right now, they're not unintelligent. In fact, most of them are way more intelligent than me. I would not say that they lack initiative. I would not say that they lack motivation. What they lack is effort. They don't want to put effort. They don't want to think much. They don't want to do much. In their head, they're like, okay, I'll go through the system and then by the system, I will be put into another system through which I'll go through for the rest of my life. And since it's a system, there's going to be no headache for me. What happened when COVID came? Layoffs everywhere. In every big company, you will find some layoffs have taken place. What if you get laid off? So in that way, a job is harder because you don't control when you are unemployed. You don't control how much money you earn. In that way, a job is really, really hard and insecure. All of these people, they rest their faith on a system that is not working for them. The company doesn't earn profit just to pay the salaries. To the company's salary is an unwanted expense. That's it. And why did I start this video by saying the grass is greener? Because these people stop looking at their current situation, the current opportunities that they have right now, in hopes that in the future they will be able to earn more money through less effort. They think that the grass is greener. They think that when my education will be completed, I'll finally get to earn some money. Oh, then they're hit with a professional course. Okay, when this course gets ended, I'll earn some money. Oh, wait, the pay starts from this? Okay, if I endure this job for 10 years, I'll get an appraisal. And they always chase this grass is greener sort of a thing rather than trying something in the present with the resources that you have been given in the present. You are always chasing the next thing, and don't get me wrong here, chasing the next thing is not wrong. I am chasing the next thing. I hope tomorrow my videos blow up. I am placing my faith on this YouTube channel every single day, but the difference here is I place my faith in something that I am controlling. I control the amount of videos I post. I control the quality of these videos. Whereas those guys are placing their faith on something which they don't even control. And so their faith is in the hands of something that doesn't work in their favor, whereas I will always work in my favor. And the thing is, all these people who, some of them were my customers in this business as well, they should tell me that you are earning such little amounts of money here. Why didn't you wait for a job? Like, you could just apply for a job and earn more money. I was like, first of all, there's no jobs free for a guy who hasn't even passed class 10th. Secondly, what are you doing? Why are you giving me advice? You haven't earned a single penny. How would you know if a job pays more? How would you know? Why should I take advice from you if you don't have the results that I want? And they might be right. Who knows? Okay? Definitely a job would pay you more than 2,000 rupees per month. And so of course, you're going to earn much more money. But I still defeated these people. You know how? You know by what metric? I defeated them by the metric of effort. I put effort in the present. I put effort to earn money now. And so I earn my money. And by the way, let me tell you, this YouTube setup that you see right here, some of it was funded by this project's business. And I could have purchased better gear if I didn't waste my money on energy drinks. And I still regret that, but those days were kind of fun as well. And so I can't really place judgments on a version of me which was not optimized. Whatever, we are going off topic here. But the point is, this business was successful enough to fund some of the setup. And plus I also taught tuition, so that's a separate topic, but I earned money through there as well. But whatever you see in the setup here, except the laptop and the camera, everything has been financed by me. I have earned the money to buy all these things. None of those other guys who are waiting for future potentials, who are waiting for their bosses to take care of their finances, none of those guys have earned a single piece of money. Well, they have spent a lot of their father's money. They have bought drinks. They have, spent the money on parties, purchased expensive clothes, purchased expensive smartphones. They have tried to learn skills and they deem every skill as unimportant and stuff. All those people waiting for the grass to be greener, they have not financed anything in their life. They have not earned any money in their life. They have not touched a business in their life. I'm going to college almost regularly and I'm studying a course called Bachelor's in Commerce, BCom. All the guys in there, they are supposed to be related to a business and not by the proxy of their father being a businessman, but having tried their hands in business or at least working for a business firm. Let me tell you, I asked a lot of those people there. Their answers was no, I haven't tried a business. If you haven't tried a business yet, then clearly you don't have love for something like business. Then why are you studying a subject which will lead you to MBA, Masters in Business Administration? If you are preparing for CA, Chartered Accountant, fine, that's a professional course, go for it. But 90% people are not going for CA. So what are you doing here? Did you even give it a thought before coming into this course? Well, no, this course is kind of easy. I don't have the intelligence, so I'm here. And the thing is, I don't blame them because the educational system is kind of based in that manner whereby you just memorize a bunch of things and you are a model student. Your IQ does not matter here. Your understanding does not matter here. Okay, sorry for running off topic again. Let's get back to the topic. I did not wait for the holidays to start my business. I did not wait for the perfect season to start my business. I did not wait for the projects to even start coming in to start my business. I got the idea, I started executing it like crazy. And the thing is, the reason why the grass is always greener is because number one, what I just said, people just wait for the future. And number two is a much more brutal entrepreneurial grass is greener thing. There are going to be other opportunities which are going to seem to be really, really attractive. When I'm doing this YouTube, I got this idea of this brand Threadly, and I have been trying to run this brand, but the thing is, I have kind of stake, and this is much more brutal because an entrepreneur in the beginning gets treated well by the universe for changing paths, for fixing course, change this, change that, that works. And they get conditioned into changing a bunch of things. But long term, if you want to set up an enterprise, at least this is what any other successful enterprise owner says, you need to be slow. You can't change things frequently. And so this is really, really brutal because an entrepreneur gets treated with so many different opportunities, and all those opportunities seem to be lucrative in the moment. But here's an example actually. I am doing this YouTube, and this is kind of my main focus right now. But for a bunch of months, I wasted time on other things. I tried doing video editing gigs. I tried searching for students to teach. And I also started this brand called Threadly, okay? And I won't give further information on this brand actually. If you want, you can DM me on my Instagram, links in the description. But the reason why I'm not giving any details about Threadly here is I have taken a step back from it. For a bunch of months, I got so sidetracked and I spent 99% of my time on Threadly that I forgot to put effort into these YouTube videos. Earlier I would actually regularly practice speaking. I would actually spend a lot of time into making these scripts. But when I started working on Threadly, I was like, okay, my video quality is going down. That's bad. And the thing is, unless you have one main primary focus and you stop chasing the greener grass every single time, you stop chasing the seemingly better opportunity, the more alluring opportunity. Unless you start ignoring those and focusing on your own field, man, it doesn't work that way. You will never be able to set up something long term. So stop waiting for the greener grass. Stop jumping from lawn to lawn and hoping for greener grasses, because the next opportunity isn't something other than what you're doing right now. And the future will come and go. The future is not as alluring as you might think it is. The future that you're waiting for, well, you waited for your future right now in the past. The future you're waiting for is kind of useless, and let me justify this. The present that you're living right now, your current state, you hoped for this one day. Your past self looked at you as the future and placed all the bets on you. What are you today? Are you happy? Are you the most happiest, most healthy, most achievement-filled person ever? Are you at your peak? I don't think so. I do not think so. You definitely could be better. That's why you are hoping for the future. That's why you're looking at the future. What I would say is, look at what you have got in the present. The universe is endlessly giving, and there's always opportunities around you. Everywhere around you, there are so many opportunities, and you can't wait. Because I heard this thing from somewhere. I don't remember from where, but an opportunity just comes and knocks at the door. It's your call to answer it. The opportunity doesn't care. It won't wait. It'll just knock at the door. You take the chance and let the opportunity in, and you treat it well, it will sit. But if you don't answer the door, if you sit around contemplating whether you should let the opportunity enter or not, in hopes for a better opportunity to come by and knock your door later, the opportunity doesn't care. The opportunity will just leave and move on to the next door. This is such a great insight, because if I don't work on this YouTube channel, there's going to be someone in my space dominating me. If I don't work on Threadly, there is someone who's going to get this idea and then work on Threadly endlessly and dominate this niche. I hope you're understanding the gravity of what I'm trying to say. The opportunities that you're waiting for, which will come from the future into your present, they are not as good as you think they are. And the opportunities which you're getting in the present, which is not your primary goal, even they are not as good as you think they are. Focus on the present, focus on the one thing that you have, and then ignore a lot of things. Ignoring is a real skill, because you need to train it. You need to progressively overload your ignoring capacity, because these opportunities will keep coming and coming and coming. There are 3 types of people in this world, I think, when it comes to opportunities. The first type will look at opportunities and will keep running after them. New opportunity today, tomorrow new, day after tomorrow another one, thereby failing to capitalize on any opportunity. The second type would be the people who will look at the sheer volume of opportunities that there are, and then they'll just quit. They're like, oh, it's too hard. Well, it's meant to be hard, dumbass. And then the third type is the best type. look at the opportunity, pick something which you like, which you think will be lucrative, which you think will help you reach your goals, and just work on it endlessly, tirelessly. And always understand that the field just looks greener because you're looking at it from a distance. Once you get into the lawn, you'll understand the problems with the grass there. When I was starting Threadly, I thought that this was a nice idea, everything's ready, this, that, boom. When I actually started work on this, I did not know anything. I felt like I was, trying to steer a ship without a steering wheel. That's how bad it was. I did not know how to make the platform. I did not know how to do the marketing. I did not know anything. I did not even know from where I would get the t-shirts. I did not know suppliers. I did not know anyone or anything or any process. I had to learn it all through pure experience of doing the thing, of trying to live in the present, look at what resources I have in the present and use them. This is exactly what has gotten me to the point where I can say that Threadly is ready for the market. And the thing is, once you get into the thick of it, you're going to realize that every opportunity is difficult, every opportunity is hard. None of the grass is even greener than what you are in right now. And the thing is, it's always better to keep working on your own lawn rather than moving to a new lawn and starting work from scratch there, because it's always going to take time. Suppose you have done 20% work on your own lawn, you're going to move to a new lawn because the grass is greener. Wow. So you're going to start work there from 0%. Then you're going to reach 20% there and then move on to a new lawn. This does not make sense. So work on your lawn 100%. Finish the work on the lawn fully. Get the grass cut, get the grass watered, maintain the lawn, maintain dry spots. And then one day you'll realize, when all the other lawns are filled with weeds and outgrowth, your own lawn will be much greener than anything else. Because guess what? You've been working on it and you know every inch of every corner of the lawn now because you have been working on it so hard by yourself. And I think this is where the real glamour comes in, because your lawn has been made greener than any other lawn because simply of your efforts and not by luck or pure chance or allure. So always keep this in mind. There's no perfect opportunity, and the only perfect opportunity that you have is the one that you're doing right now. The perfect opportunity will not come in the future. The perfect opportunity will not come in the present in front of other more alluring things. Just the one thing. Just keep your focus on that one thing. And the thing is, you have limited time on this earth. And so if you are one of those quitters, don't quit. Don't wait. Don't sit around and do nothing, because you have limited time on this earth. You have just a bunch of hours to live on this earth. That's it. And you have to make good use of them, right? And so if you keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, it won't amount to anything. And so use whatever precious hours, whatever precious days that you have gotten in your life, pick one opportunity, get into the thick of it, solve the problems as they come and go, because that's the only thing that brings success. Long-term proper success. Not gigs, not side hustles, proper businesses, proper long-term projects. And the thing is, it is going to be hard. It's never easy. No one expects it to be easy. And you have not been dealt with bad conditions. Look, you are living in a house. You're looking at this video because you have a smartphone, a laptop or computer, whatever. Most people don't even get that. There are so many people living on the streets. There are so many people who don't have a roof over their head. There are so many people who have never even touched a smartphone. So you don't have the permission to whine and cry about, well, my life has been hard. This has been difficult. Oh no, I've not been favored by God. No one is favored by God unless you work hard. You should consider yourself lucky that you are able to watch this video because you have a smartphone in your hand. There are so many people who can't learn anything. They are forced to work as day jobs because they don't have skills. They don't get to learn things from YouTube for free. But here you are watching that stuff. So don't consider yourself to be an unfortunate person. You are very fortunate. You have been given a life. You have taken birth as a human being. You have a roof over your head. You have a smartphone in your hand. You can learn. You can do anything. It's fine. And the thing is, there's always opportunities everywhere, and it's extremely silly to look at an opportunity and even dare to judge it, because the opportunity has been presented to you by God. It's your decision to answer the knock on the door or not. And if you don't answer the door on the knocking, the opportunity will just leave, because you have been given the chance. You have had the chance, but you did not make use of it because you were too busy thinking. You were too busy expecting something better to come by tomorrow, when clearly you won't even accept that, because guess what? tomorrow you're gonna wait for day after tomorrow, so on and so forth. And this cycle never ends. So you need to break the cycle right now. Look around you, find things which could be potential opportunities and then capitalize on them. Stop chasing the perfect opportunity because it doesn't exist, and take action.